Yahuwah HaKodesh Israel. You know what it is. This the mighty Hebrew. Shout out to my man Yahuwah, live and direct, Tanzania, East Africa, originally from Philly. You know how
We sleep like we so tired, blind to the facts. If you not aware, you not alive. Fresh to death like we so live. Just know if you fail, most time it's your pride. Got sleep in my eyes like I can't see. Everybody moved out, so it's just me. Been kicking shit for years, feel like Jet Li. School of hard knocks, if you die, you fail B-H-O. Give me 6 feet, ain't shit sweet, you sleep Pete. Locked up on 6 feet, we creep, get shot up with this heat. Now sleep with no sheet, now shit's creep. Learn from the Lord, disciples in the street. Sometimes you gotta retreat to avoid defeat. Play with heat, you burn, you live and you learn. How you go back to the earth if you sit in the urn. Just trying to earn while I'm on my sojourn. Try to maintain while the whole world turn. My son share my appearance, bright like the sun, blaring. Son of y'all, no comparing. Yeah, the sun's well inherent. Sun misapparent, but the sun was glaring. There's a gun on my clearing. Follow y'all's what I'm sharing. Karen still daring, man, lust from what she wearing. People not righteous and they just not caring. America a woman and that woman is barren. Shout out all the sons of Moses, shout out all the sons of Aaron. Heavy chest move in a deep chain of thought. Daydream about freedom, how I got caught. PTSD in the hood, ADHD, sleep on our feet. We need to see an HD. Black Thought gave us the HP, still can't compute why the whole system hate me. Maybe it's my skin, maybe it's my hair. Life's not fair, so for that nobody being spared.
Yahuwah HaKodesh Israel.
Praise Yah. Hallelujah. It's your boy Yahudah. And I'm back with another episode of Word of Mouth. Let me correct the correction. Praise Yah. Hallelujah. It's your boy Yahudah. And I'm back with another episode of Word of Mouth. First, I want to give a thanks to the Most High, Abba Yah, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the power of Israel, the only real power. I want to give thanks to the Most High above everything and everyone. And I want to also give a show appreciation to everybody who's supporting the Word of Mouth podcast, all the viewers and listeners. In the midst of your coming and going, I appreciate you. If it's morning, evening, or night, I appreciate you. If you see this, if you're watching it now, if you see it in the future, or if you already saw it, I appreciate you. Praise Yah, hallelujah. It's your boy Yahudah. For all the new people, this is another episode of Word of Mouth, and I wanna talk about all these fanatics out here. all these fanatics, all these fans. You could be a fan of a sports team. You could be a fan of an actor or actress. You could be a fan of a musician, some type of artist, rapper, singer, whatever. You can be a fan of just a person that's higher up in the system. You can be a fan of some type of CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Um, all of this stuff is is just forms of idol worship. You idolize in these things. You idolize the people who you idolize in New York Knicks, and because they can put a basketball inside a hoop, that makes them special. Because they can throw a football and another person can run to catch it, that makes them special. That's the reason I idolize. Because this person can go in front of this screen and lie to you and make it believable. That makes this person worthy to worship. It's a huge industry based upon human worship. It's a $1 billion, $1 trillion industry based upon these people knowing that you're going to be idolizing these regular people. And then when you idolize them, what do? I'm just a regular person. I'm not different from you. But then they say they're not different from you because they're better than you. And say that they're worthy to worship. We don't worship the Creator. We worship the things that the Creator created. We don't worship the Creator. We worship the things that the Creator created. Uh, Fanatic. A person with extreme, unreasonable, and uncritical devotion to a cause, belief, or hobby. While it can simply mean being intensely enthusiastic about an interest like a sports fanatic, it is often used negatively to describe someone who refuses to consider contrary opinions. You know, we are fanned out. We're fanned out to all of this abomination. You know, if I was a fan to a person, it'd be somebody like David, Moses, Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. One of these great men. And it wasn't be idolizing nobody. It'd be admiring and it'd be motivated for me to continue to keep the commandments. If I had a role model of someone in front of me who kept the law, statutes, and commandments, it'll motivate me to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. But what happens instead? We got these people to promote, hey, the only way out of the hood is to be some sports person, right? So what do? We Our whole life is dedicated to making it inside of this industry. A whole bunch of bad deals on the way. And then your high school and your college, they condition you to get ready to sign this contract. By the time the contract in front of your face, it's a no-brainer. You're going to sign it without even reading. Then you have people who say, I'm loyal to my team. What does loyal to your team mean? What does it mean to be loyal to a team? Is it something like Jaylen Brown? When you're loyal to a team, and then the team is it a such thing as a team not being loyal to the player? I hear a lot of people say, like, let me use LeBron James for example. A lot of people say LeBron James is not loyal. He went from Cleveland to Miami to LA. Now he's about to go somewhere else. But I got a question to you. Are are the teams loyal to the player? Are the team is the team being held accountable for trading good players? Do we criticize the team, or is it just the player that get criticized for leaving the team? Do you know what happened behind the scenes that made that player want to leave? Are you a fan to the player, or are you a fan of the team, or are you a fan of the city? If you're a person that look like me, you got dark skin and nappy head, you shouldn't be loyal to no city. How is Chicago your city when you don't own nothing in Chicago? When the people of Chicago hate you, you think just because the basketball game going, they forgot to shoot, they forgot that they racist and they hate you? Racism can be put on hold if there's money to be made, apparently. The racism can be put on hold long as this nigga bounce his ball and run real fast and score for me and earn me billions of dollars, then I can tolerate this nigga. Are you willing to be a tolerable nigga for your city and your sports team? And they will feed you for the droppings of their table. You get fed from the drop. Are you willing to get fed droppings from the table? Now the droppings is gonna be more than what the average person get, so I guess you're winning. They're getting billions. They give you a couple million. They get a trillion, and they give you a couple million. The sports team is based upon sports is based upon racist league owners. The NBA is ran by who? Racist Jewish people. Racist Jewish people run the NBA, right? Racist Jewish people run the NFL. Racist Jewish people run the NHL. Okay? All right, guys? You get that through your head yet? And then you run around here talking about it's no more slavery. You talk about it's no more slavery. Slavery don't exist no more. Somebody told me slavery don't exist no more. But then you have a thing called the combine, where the combine is equivalent to the auction block. How high could this nigga jump? How fast can this nigga run? How strong is this nigga? How much punishment and endurance does this nigga have? How much cardio and how much can this nigga take? Huh? The combine and the auction block is the same thing. Is this a strong nigga? Huh? And you got all the racist team leaders and team owners, and they say in the draft, which one of these niggas we gonna get for our draft to make us cheer you? They're so excited about being a slave, we can give them a couple 100,000 and they'll be ecstatic. We give them a couple million, they'll be ecstatic. They'll forget all about their family. Trust me. It's like when you get hacked in the matrix. This is a good state. The red pill and the blue pill, sometimes you get both. What happens if you get both? What happens if you take both pills? Hmm? Now, I'm gonna take the bad pill, but I'm gonna take the good pill. The good pill gonna cut out the bad with it, so I should be straight. Hmm? To be a fanatic of sports is like to be a fanatic of these movie stars, because who runs Hollywood? The racist Jewish people, the racist Jews. 4th of July, right? They say the Jews run everything. So if you see something bad happening, it's their fault. Not hard. It's not hard for me to figure that out. If somebody run everything and things are going bad, it's their fault. It, what's hard about it? What's so hard to figure this out? It's not hard to figure out. It's hard to come into terms of you giving up your money. You want to be a good old slave, and you want to be a good old coon. So guess what? You're gonna take that. You're gonna take that pork chop. You're gonna take that payout. They're gonna pay you out. You're gonna go for the payment. But guess what? Your family gonna die in the hood. You'll be in the gated community, but your family be dying in the hood, huh? And you'll get a new family, and then you won't be able to get out. You're gonna be in the situation, and you're not gonna be able to get out. Nobody's gonna care because you turned your back on everybody else. Meanwhile, you got somebody that's turned their TV on and they watching the New York Knicks, and then they it's game five, and they right there close to winning the championship. And what do? Go and destroy the city. Go fight Spurs fans. The Spurs fan and the New York fan are both losing. Because guess what? The New York Knicks fan gonna say, "Hey, don't fight that Spurs fans. What's wrong with y'all? It's just a game." They said it, and you say, "No, it's not a game. This is my life." You forgot about y'all, and you forgot about the law, statutes, commandments, and you too focused on the NBA. You too focused on the NHL. Racist baseball organization where they just start letting niggas in there. You think because niggas been playing 30, 40, 50, 60 years, you think that's something? When it was invented, black people couldn't play. It was a thing called the Negro League for all of you young people. It was a thing called the Negro League. Black people couldn't play in the white boy league. And what do y'all do? Run right to them. Because guess what they start doing? They start to realize these niggas can actually play. These niggas are fast. These niggas can hit that ball. They can steal bases. So you know what? Maybe we can make some money out of these niggas. Maybe we can make some money. So what do? With all of your information of the past and the history, you abandon the Negro League and you go into the NHL, whatever you call it. You go into the basketball, the baseball association. You go play baseball in the majors. So what do? What happens as a result? Where is the Negro League? No more Negro League. Then they take the best from the Negro League and go over there and make this thing great. And then the Negro League die. This is what's going on in America and in the United Satan of America, United Snakes of America. That's what's going on here, guys. Fanatics storm the city, destroy the city. Oh, this is my team. What, like, you think, let me ask y'all something. Do you think that these racist people are including you in any of this stuff? You're the worker. You're just a worker. And guess what? If you get injured, we're going to push you to the side and get the next nigga. And then you don't see why don't you see how unloyal these teams are? They traded Derrick Rose from the Chicago Bulls. He started crying. His soul is so much into this racist organization called Chicago Bulls that when they traded him to New York Knicks, he started crying. His whole soul is inside of this sport. But no one says that the racist Chicago Bulls is wrong for trading Rose. They say LeBron is wrong for leaving Cleveland. But what about the teams that trade the players? Do we have the same energy for that unloyalness? Is that unloyal? Is the team unloyal for trading the player? I'm just asking. It's a simple question. You worship these singers and rappers. 80 to 90% of everything that's going on right now is because of a rapper. What's an op? Would you know about an op if it wasn't for a rapper? Would you know about WAC, promethazine, codeine? Would you know about that if it wasn't for a rapper? Would you know about a 30 if it wasn't for a rapper? All of the stuff that's going on is because of these dumb ass rappers. These irresponsible ass rappers. And who the hell ever said it's okay to listen to young ass people just because they're a rapper? Oh, to be a rapper, you have to be young and stupid as hell. Huh? What's the qualifications to be a rapper now? So look, I rap, right? I rap for the Most High. I'm 43 years old. Am I too old to rap? Is it an age limit to be a rapper? That's acceptable. So to be accepted in society, you have to be a young rapper talking about some stupid shit. Everything that's going on is because of rappers. Back in the day, they rapped about power to the people. They rapped about pride of being a brother, a sister, wearing your fro, wearing your natural colors, wearing your natural hair, black and beautiful, black and proud. What we rapping about now? You know, these Jewish, these wicked Jewish record labels. These wicked Jewish record labels. Who run the music industry? Jewish people. These white Jewish people. They run the record label. They don't know nothing about rap, but they run it. They determine what's acceptable. Okay, you know, you rapping a little bit too conscious. You're talking about stop having abortion. You're talking about black and you proud. You're talking about this. That's not going to sell. These people want to hear about having sex with your girl. If it weren't for rappers, you wouldn't talk. You wouldn't be talking about having sex with somebody else's girl. I'll fuck your wife, fucking somebody's wife. Would you be talking about that if it weren't for a rapper? Killing another black man. Like, rap is about killing black people, doing drugs, not taking care of your family. Where's the songs about your wife? Why don't rappers talk about their wives? Most rappers have wives, but they don't talk about their wives. They talk about the sluts. Why aren't your wife in the video? Why is all these video models? Why is all the video models in your video? Why is it video models in the video, but where's your wife? Because most of these rappers have wives, so why don't they put them in the video? Why is it that rappers talk about ops? What's an op? Is all your Let me ask you a question. All the so-called thugs out there, all the so-called gangbangers out there, all the so-called gang members out there, all the so-called people out there that be uh, in the trenches. Are all your ops black? It's a simple question. It's a simple listen. It's a simple question. Are your ops black? It's like you playing the game of Call of Duty because all your ops black. It's like you playing the game of Call of Duty because all your ops black. You don't have a white op. Why don't you have a white op? When the last time you shot somebody white? Let me ask you a question. If you're a shooter, have you ever shot somebody that was white? And why do you always shoot black people? Why is all your enemies black? It's just a simple question. But we're fans to these people who don't give a damn about you. When rappers, it was a report that Nicki Minaj said she don't respect a different rapper. I think it was Future, because she said these dudes, they don't do the drug, they don't do the stuff they rap about. You talking about codeine? These rappers don't be drinking codeine. They tell you to drink it. They talk about popping pills. These rappers don't pop pills. They tell you to pop them. These rappers don't do drugs at all, but they tell you to do them. That makes sense. And you're a fan to this person who don't give a damn about you. When the last time your favorite rapper did a free concert? When they talk about they do rap shows and they get a lot of money for these shows, they not doing shows for free. You have to pay to play. The lyrics that they talking about is promoting the destruction of our people. The white Jewish record label execs, they tell them if you rap about anything that's uplifting the people, we're not going to promote it because they don't want to hit. Don't nobody want to hear that. They tell you what to rap about. Good old slave. That sounds like a slave to me. This is what we're going through. This is your average fan. The word fan comes from fanatic. The word fan comes from fanatic. What does fanatic mean? A person who a person with an extreme, unreasonable, and uncritical devotion to a cause, a belief, or a hobby. It is often used negatively to describe someone who refuses to consider contrary opinions. So you're a fanatic. The short fan is short for fanatic. You're a fanatic for someone you don't know. It was a report that Chamillionaire, the rapper Chamillionaire from Texas, he gave a testimony report of when he met Michael Jordan. He said he met Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan pushed him to the side, said, "Who the hell did you get out of my face?" And then he turned around and signed his white girl autograph. This is what I hear. These these entertainers, these rappers, these sports entertainers, these actors, they don't care about their fame. They don't care about you. Not just they don't care about you as far as your well being. They don't care about your spiritual either. They don't care about your salvation. It's like saying, I know that people are going to the mall and and people are dying at the mall. They got bombed at the mall. Why would I send people to the mall? If I know that people are going to die going to the mall and I send them there, I'm part of the problem. I'm supposed to be telling them don't go there. They're not going to do that. You think the rapper going to say stop listening to my music? Like I got a report. Young Thug, he did an interview, and Young Thug said he don't let his sons listen to him. He said he don't like. He said had to stop wearing fingernail polish because his son started wearing it. He don't care if your son wear it, but if his son wear it, it's a problem. You see the problem there? These listen, rappers wear fingernail polish. If it wasn't for the rappers, then the actors and the sports players wouldn't wear fingernail polish. So the rappers are responsible for when the rappers are the reason why the sports people wear fingernail polish. You got the dude from the New York Knicks. He had fingernail polish on during the finals. You got the football player for Chicago Bears. He got fingernail polish on the cover of Madden. What's going on? So, so now we're in a time where rappers, it went from masculine rappers to rappers wearing fingernail polish. What's going on? Now the basketball players wear fingernail polish. Now the football player. How in the hell is the wait a minute? I thought football player was masculine, manly stuff. How in the hell is a football player that's supposed to be masculine wearing fingernail polish? What the hell going on? What's going on? What's going on with you guys? What the hell wrong with y'all? Who the hell told y'all that putting fingernail polish on your fingers is okay? All women out there, disrespect these dudes. Don't let no dude come to your house with no fingernail polish on his nail. Tell him about himself. Please tell him about himself. Why is homosexuality running rapid in the football, in the basketball, in the rap industry? Why is homosexuality running rapid? Why do you women allow these gay ass dudes to be around you talking about yes? Why? Won't you send that gay ass somewhere and let them know you're not like me, you don't have a period? Tell these gay ass dudes that they don't get a period like you, you're not the same. Stop making a safe haven for these homos. To the men. Stop letting these dykes hang with you. Oh, she like one of the guys. No, she ain't. She get a period. Her nasty ass get a period. She need to go home and deal with her period. You ain't one of the guys. You got a period. You got a pad on. What's wrong with y'all? So you like to hang with girls on their period. They run around you talking about some their thugs and they got their period on them. What's going on? They're not like us. Don't allow it. Don't allow the gay ass girls and gay ass boys to hang with you. Here it is. We supposed to have masculine alpha males, and we got these soft ass gay people running around everywhere. We got these dykes running around, and you guys let them hang with you. Stop letting these dykes hang with you. Let them know right off the top, you can't hang with us. Hell no. You're a woman. We need nothing but men out here. What if it's wartime? You can't have no women around when it's time for war. Yes, we got a whole lot of women who have to take the role of men because men scared and women have to do it. We need men for war. Yeah, women around because the men so scared, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. You got fingernail polish on. What the hell you gonna do? Don't justify this. Let it be what it is. Just like your grandparents said. You know your grandparents don't deal with that. So what did it change for your great grandparents to you? What happened? You can't even go over your great grandparents' house with fingernail polish on your hands. You know that. Now you want to get outside and act crazy, like you know damn well that that's not acceptable in your family. Blame the rappers. Blame the white Jewish record labels. Because guess what? This video will get banned if the wrong gay person see it. Oh, I'm offended. That you know they gave their gay ass some rights. Why do gay people have rights? You know why? Because of these rappers. Because of these entertainers. And what did you fans did? Y'all fans said, well, if the rapper said, I guess it's okay. If Caleb Williams wear fingernail polish, I guess it's okay. Like little by little, all y'all getting y'all fingernails painted. It started in the beginning with this thug and a couple other people. And who y'all get it from? These rock and roll people, these white ass rock and roll stars. Why you want to be like a white rock and roll star? Since when did rappers want to be rock stars? Rock stars, they satanic. They throw up the devil horns. They've been doing this since what? They've been doing this. Now all of a sudden the rappers throw up the devil horns. The rappers throw up 366 signs. Y'all get this from y'all white rock and roll stars. It's not the black rock and roll stars, the black rock and roll. First of all, we invented rock and roll. And then what do white people do? Take it and make it satanic. This facts. I won't give a damn who like it. These are facts. Y'all made it satanic. And guess what? These rappers want to be rock stars now. You got the Playboy Cardis of the world. You got the Lil Uzi Verts of the world. Let's get, you know what? Let's get some of this stuff. They say seeing is believing. Right? They say seeing is believing. So we're going to get a little bit of this. The seeing and believing. They say seeing is believing, right? Okay. We're going to get some of this stuff, guys. I want to get some of this. Because seeing is definitely believing. Give me 1 second. Let's say seeing is believing, right? What I recommend is to obey the Most High. That's what I recommend. Not man. These dudes gonna get y'all in trouble. These dudes are gonna get y'all in trouble. Keep following man and see what happens. They're gonna get you in trouble. Half these fans are pathetic. Half these fans are pathetic.
The things I said, they tell me I'm so humble. I say I'm turning red. They let me lie to them and don't be like so much. I'm losing touch. Get me served on a silver platter. Ask for seconds. They tell me I'm a god. I'm lost in no facade. 6 feet off the ground. At all times, I think I'm feeling odd.
You know, a lot of you people, your life is upon sports and people who don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about y'all. And when you go to jail, they're not gonna get you out.
People say the Knicks have the craziest fans in the NBA. Let's go find out. It's in Madison Square Garden.
This is hilarious. The Knicks lost tonight. This is what's going on.
Knicks in 6! Knicks in 6!
People say the Knicks have the craziest fans in the NBA.
And has done an excellent job changing kind of who he is, become a player, an excellent defense. And has done an excellent job changing kind of who he is.
Oh, they done lit the whole bus on fire. Nah, twin. Nah. Oh, they done lit the.
You know what I'm saying? All you fans, you forgot about the Most High. Like you forgot about the Most High. You forgot about the Most High. Because all of these sports teams, they don't do nothing for your salvation. They don't do nothing for you, period. They promote homosexuality. Most of the times that games are going on is on a holy day. You're supposed to be keeping it holy. Instead, you're enraged because your team lost, or you acting crazy because they won. I'm from Chicago. I remember when the Bulls won. They was rioting in the streets. But guess what? They didn't get nothing from that. Michael Jordan is a person who don't give a damn about Chicago. Like we got these fanatics to these Michael Jordan shoes. Michael Jordan put his money in prisons to lock black people up. Michael Jordan said to himself, "Man, I know I got a lot of money from shoes, and I know I got a lot of money from my other business things, but there's a lot of black people going to jail in Illinois. I need to get in on this. That's a lot of money in that." And that's what he did. Nobody cares about that. They only care about his ugly ass shoes. Michael Jordan probably out of 100%, I would probably say maybe like 60 to 70% of the shoes are good. What about that 30 that you guys buy regardless? Everybody knows that all Michael Jordan shoes don't look good, but they're gonna buy all of them. Why? What has Michael Jordan did for our people besides give us basketball shoes that people kill you over? What has Mike did for the people? I'm just asking, what has Mike did for the people? Simple question. Take away the Michael Jordan shoes. Take away the fact that he can put a basketball in the hoop. What has he done for our people? Has he ever spoke out about injustice? Has he ever marched with anybody? Has he ever put his money to the betterment of our people? Dropping a shoe that's worth $200 to $300 3 to 4 times a month. How is that helping? You need about $1,000 to keep up with Jordan. You need $1,000 a month to keep up with Jordan. How is that helping? I'm just asking. Where does it help to be a fan of people that do sports? The combine is a part of slavery. The NBA is part of slavery. The NFL is a part of slavery. Why do you have to pay? Why is grown big ass men wearing spandex, bending over another man, hike the bar from under your nuts? And then the homosexual white Jewish owner just sit back and watch you look at your ass all day. Why? How in the hell does tight ass pants help you play football? It's just a simple question. Why do football players wear tight ass pants? How does that help you? Why, when you hike the ball, why is his hands on your nuts? Why can't he just stand back and you just throw the ball? Why you gotta have his hands on your nuts? Why do you even hike the ball like that? He could just get it himself. He could just hold the ball and say hike. Why does it have to be down right here and then coming up? Why is that whole process in football? You ever ask yourself that? It's a part of slavery. 50, 60 years ago, they didn't want niggas in the league. Every now and then, they'll come out and show their racism blatantly. Every now and then. But we continue to fan out over this coon system. Every sports organization is ran by a racist, white, Jewish person. How in the hell is that helping us? They handpick a couple good old house niggas, help them and their family, and say, the hell with everybody else. And then you get little handlers, little agents and little handlers that know they tell you little by little, year after year, you don't need them, man, get away from the hood. You don't need them, get away from the hood. They want you to get away from your family and they give you friends. They give you a new family, new friends. And everybody who can protect you is out the picture. Look at these entertainers. They got a thing called American Idol. This is idol worship. We are engaging in high level idol worship. Because most of y'all don't even believe in a higher power, but you believe in LeBron, right? You believe in your sports team. You believe in these actors. You believe in these movie stars. What's special? What make a person special? Because they can lie in front of a camera and you believe it. That's special? That you're a liar? None of these movies are honest. None of these movies are based upon a true story. They all got to put some bull crap in it. None of these movies portray the actual people that they lying about. None of these movies are thought up in their head. They're all stolen stories. Hollywood is made up of racist, white, Jewish people who steal stories throughout the culture and make a movie and lie and say it was them that was the great people. If it's a war, the people who won the war tell the story. Oh yeah, we're the good guys. Everybody else dead. We're the good guys. When a person come and take everything viciously and unrighteously, when they're done, do you think that they tell their kids that they were the bad people or the good people? Your parents have lied to you, white people. All you white people out there. Your parents lied to you. All you wicked white people and your wicked white parents and your wicked white grandparents and great grandparents. They lied to you. They told you that they was the good guys. They weren't the good guys. Just like America right now. America say terrorism is outside America. Terrorism is in America. Who are the terrorists? The Americans. The United States Army is the terrorist. The United States military is that's a terrorist. The United States military. Those are the ones that terrorize everybody. What did the military do? Get all of the Aborigine people, all of our people, to make them great. They're not great without our people. Look at the police force. The police force is not great without our people. Police force only great because our people in there. If every single Aborigine person leave the police force, leave the military, they'll fail. It'll be an instant. They'll realize really quick that we can't do this without them. What do you coons do? Kill your own people for the military. If you're a military person, you need to quit. Come join y'all military. half you people in the military, y'all know that what you're doing is wrong. You know the military lies, but you still continue to do it. Why? Because the money that gave you a career, they gave you money. You know you don't have to do that to get a career, right? Just if you didn't know, I'm just telling you. You don't have to follow a white, Jewish, demonic, satanic system. You can be on this side of things. You can be a righteous warrior. What's wrong with being a righteous warrior? No, you'd rather be a fanatic to these satanic, demonic entities. All of these basketball players, these house nigga, white girl, listen, why do all these black sports people get white wives? What's wrong with having a black wife? Why? What is it, a trend? Every time I see a black sports person win the championship, he got some white woman on his arm. What happened? The black woman ain't good enough? So the black woman ain't good enough now. All these weak ass sports people want to have a white woman on their arm. Oh man, thanks to Becky, I was able to focus on basketball. She did that. Man, get y'all soft ass on. You hate your own people. If you're a black man and you got a white woman, you hate your people. Period. You didn't think enough to get a black woman. You black women that get a white man, you hate your people too. And you wonder why you go somewhere and get your ass hung. Black man, you wonder why you go somewhere with Becky and they drag you by a pickup truck. You wonder why. Fanatic, you fans are possessed. You fans are possessed. If you go start a ride because your team won, you possessed. You demonic. And the person in the team told you, stop. Stop doing that. Why are you guys doing that? It's just a game. The person that you're a fan of told you to stop. You said, no, I can't stop. I love it so much. You put your whole soul in America. Just like the 4th of July. Just like the 4th of July. Listen, if you got dark skin and nappy hair, you better not celebrate no fucking 4th of July. What type of coon is you? What type of coons are y'all? They just said they taking away Black history. They just said we're not giving y'all reparations. And you turn around and celebrate 4th of July. What? What the hell wrong with y'all? Why would you celebrate this? They make $1 billion every holiday. What part of that you don't get? It's about your money. It's about your money. And some of y'all gonna blow yourself up. Some of y'all gonna severely hurt yourself with these fireworks. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? That's y'all fault. That's your fault. You out here cooning talking about you out here cooning, talking about some 4th of July. You can't be serious. Y'all can't be serious with this 4th of July crap. You can't be serious with this 4th of July crap. You listen. Y'all can just, you know what y'all can do? Unfriend me. If you celebrate 4th of July, unfriend me. I don't want to see no coons celebrating 4th of July. I don't want to see no coons celebrating 4th of July. It doesn't make sense. Y'all traitors to your own people.
1776, the day America declared its independence from Britain. Fireworks, freedom, and all men are created equal, right? But what about black people? Where were they on that historic day? The truth might shock you, and it definitely didn't make it into your history books. While the Founding Fathers signed the Declaration of Independence in Philadelphia, about 500,000 black people were living in the colonies. An estimated 90% of them were enslaved, working under brutal conditions, owned like property. They weren't celebrating freedom. They were plowing fields, cooking meals, building homes, and raising white children, all while being bought, sold, beaten, and separated from their families. Thomas Jefferson, the man who wrote "All men are created equal," enslaved more than 600 people over his lifetime. Even on the day he signed that sacred document, enslaved Africans were serving him in his home. When the colonists cried, "No taxation without representation," many black people were asking, what about freedom from slavery? Here's what most people don't know. Thousands of black people joined the fight for independence, but not always for the United States. In 1775, the British made a bold move. Lord Dunmore, the royal governor of Virginia, issued a proclamation. Any enslaved person who escaped from a rebel owner and joined the British Army would be granted freedom. Tens of thousands took that risk. They left plantations, dodged slave catchers, and joined the British side in hopes of finally being free. And on the flip side, about 5,000 black men fought for the American revolutionaries, including figures like Peter Salem, a formerly enslaved man who became a hero at the Battle of Bunker Hill. But unlike their white counterparts, many of these black soldiers were re-enslaved after the war or denied pensions and land. Not all black people were enslaved in 1776. A small but growing number were free, especially in the North. In cities like Philadelphia, Boston, and New York, free black communities were working as artisans, sailors, and business owners, founding churches, schools, and mutual aid societies. In fact, one of the first public critiques of American slavery came in 1774 from a group of free black men in Massachusetts who petitioned the colonial government, saying, "How can America seek liberty from Britain while holding us in chains?" The Declaration of Independence says, "All men are created equal, endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." Sounds beautiful, unless you were black. Those words didn't free the enslaved. They didn't protect black families. They didn't grant legal rights or dignity. And here's the thing. Many of the signers of the Declaration were enslavers. Of the 56 men who signed, at least 41 owned slaves. So while they signed a document about liberty, they were literally profiting off stolen labor at home. Black people didn't just suffer, they resisted. Ran away from plantations, joined both sides of the war to gain freedom. Started rebellions, like the 1741 slave uprising in New York, or the 1811 German Coast Rebellion in Louisiana, the largest slave revolt in U.S. history. Preserved culture, spirituality, and kinship under unimaginable oppression. They saw the contradictions in America long before the Civil Rights Movement. As abolitionist Frederick Douglass later asked in 1852, "What to the American slave is your 4th of July?" When the Revolutionary War ended in 1783, freedom came, but only for some. Most black loyalists who fought for Britain were exiled or re-enslaved. Others escaped to Canada, the Caribbean, or Sierra Leone. In the U.S., slavery didn't end. It expanded, especially in the Deep South. The Constitution, written just a few years later, protected slavery, counting each enslaved person as 3/5 of a man for political power. So while the U.S. waved its flag of freedom, millions remained in chains. On July 4, 1776, black people were in the fields, in kitchens, in chains, and on battlefields, fighting for a freedom they were denied. They were the invisible foundation of America's economy, culture, and politics. Their struggle is not a footnote, it is the story. So the next time someone talks about freedom on the 4th of July, remember this: liberty was written in ink, but paid for in blood, and black people were fighting for it from the very beginning. If you learned something they didn't teach in school, hit that like button. Subscribe to Aggressive Intelligence for more real black history, told, not watered down.
Shout out to Black Business Files. Shout out to Black Business Files. Much love and respect to you for that information. So I don't want to hear y'all talking about. I don't want to hear if you a so-called black person. I don't want to see you celebrating no Fourth of July. Now, if you don't know, you don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. But the Most High always will send people to give you this information. So you're not going to be in a situation where you can say, I don't know. You know, we were slaves in 4th of July was created in 1776. We were slaves in 1776. So what does 4th of July got to do with us? I don't care about Juneteenth either. Juneteenth was something given to us. I only care about the high holy days the Most High gave us, like Passover. And then, of course, Sabbath. The Sabbath is every week. We don't care about 4th of July. We don't care about 4th of July, the white fake Jew. We don't care about the fake Jews lie either. It's some white people from Europe that's claiming to be the God's holy people. How in the hell is God holy people over there being pedophiles? You think God chose the people pedophiles? Think about the Jewish people. These people rape people with bad deals in hip hop. Do you think God chosen people will set you up like that? No. It's nothing about them godly. It's nothing about them righteous. So how in the hell are they the children of the Most High? That don't make sense. This is not something new. Everybody know this. This is common information. Everybody know that the white Jewish people pedophiles. Everybody know that. Everybody know that Hollywood is ran by the fake white Jewish people. That's not a secret. Okay? The fake white Jewish person run basketball, baseball, football, the rap industry, the news, the media. So if they run this, why is everything so bad? It has to be the people who's in charge. It's a guy that was a part of the Chicago Bulls. He spoke about homosexuality and he got released from the Bulls. Who the hell responsible for that? The scriptures say, listen, the fake white Jewish people supposed to be the people of God. They run the NBA. It's a person in the NBA who was speaking against homosexuality. Why did the Jewish people get rid of him? Don't they supposed to be standing for what God said? If they God people? Something's wrong here. 4th of July. You get it? Something wrong. These are the ones that want you to be fans. Who make the record deals? The fake white Jewish person. So if you're talking about killing, if you're talking about black ops like you playing Call of Duty, then the fake white Jewish person loves it. He loves when black people talk about killing each other and smoking each other and rolling each other like a blunt and smoking each other. The white Jewish man loved that. Know why? Know how I know? Because he'll give you a record deal if you rap like that. He don't say, "Hey man, stop rapping like that. You're gonna influence the people in the wrong way. You're gonna make the kids want to kill each other." He don't say that. He said, "Oh, that's the greatest thing I ever heard." Here's $1 million. Here's 1.2. Here's 2.4. He'll give him a record deal. Give him everything he wants. And if you continue to talk about bad stuff, you're gonna be on top of the hill. Think about the best rappers in the world. Think about the best rappers in the world. Whoever rapper you think the best. Are they rapping about killing people? Are they rapping about having sex with other people's girls? Are they rapping about all type of wickedness that the Bible say don't do? Are they talking about stealing stuff? Are they talking about idol worship? And it's a good chance that's the reason why they're on top. Because what they're talking about, the white Jewish person wants them to talk about. Everything is because of the white Jewish person. You are a fan of the white Jewish person. You talking about, so I'm a fan of these basketball players. You're a fan of these football players. And guess what? You put your whole spirit behind these sports. You put your whole spirit behind these rappers. Everything that y'all do is based on the rapper. You watch what a rapper wear. I want to wear that. Oh man, they wearing go yards. Then you got wicked people like what's the girl? Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Scammers. She wants you to scam and get your ass locked up. That's what she wants you to do. And then once you risk your freedom, she wants you to spend that shit on her. Once she just with P. Diddy, I see why P. Diddy like her. Because she gonna continue to push the bullshit. Talking about spin that shit. This is one of the worst songs I ever heard in my life. She promoting you to be a scammer, a booster, so you can get hurt out here, so you can go to your ass to jail. But guess what? When you go to jail, she's not gonna put shit on your books. Yeah, they want you to spend it, but they're not gonna. You're a liability. You know, once you get caught, you're gone. On to the next person to spend that shit. Like these rappers nowadays, they ain't worth nothing. When are we gonna understand? Let me get a couple scriptures, man. Let me get a couple scriptures. Then I'm gonna get done with this. Cause these rappers, these entertainers, these movie stars, these sports people, they ain't worth nothing. You can throw all of them away. They're what they do is they get paid money to keep you in a sunken place spiritually. They don't tell you none of the plans that they got for y'all. They trying to kill all of us. They don't tell you that. They know that they're trying to kill us. They don't tell you that. The food that we eat, they're trying to kill us with. The music that they project, they're trying to kill us with. The visuals, everything we see, they're trying to kill us with all this stuff. GMO food, everything. And it goes back to the white Jewish man. The white Jewish man run all this stuff. So it's his fault. But let's get some scriptures. Let's get some scriptures. Let's make it make sense, guys. We're going to start off Exodus chapter 20. Exodus chapter 20. Don't meet me there, beat me there. We're going to go Exodus, the book of Exodus chapter 23 and 6. We're going to go chapter 20. We're going to go verse 3 through 6. This is Exodus chapter 23 through 6. Thou shalt not make unto any big graven image, nor any manner of likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down unto them, nor serve them. Bowing down ain't just physically bowing down. Bowing down is also when you serve these things, worship these things in your spirit, in your mind. For Yah, thy Elohim, am a jealous Elohim, visiting the iniquity of the father upon his children, upon the third and fourth generation that hate me. Listen, if you do these things, you hate Yah. Don't idolize men. It's okay to admire people and all that stuff like that. But I would suggest admire people who stand for justice. Admire people who keep these laws, statutes, and commandments and uplift Yah. That's the only people you should admire. Other than that, they just regular people. They're wicked. They're wicked. And the Most High said you hate him if you do this stuff. If you idolize people, Yah said you hate him. This is how Yah feel about it. And show mercy unto the thousands of generations of them that love me and keep my commandments. How do you love Yah? By keeping the commandments. This is in the commandments. Don't idolize anything. Let me read that again. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images, nor any manner of likeness or anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water underneath the earth. Thou shalt not bow down unto them, nor serve them, for I am Yah, your Elohim, a jealous Elohim, of visiting the iniquity of the father upon the children, the third or fourth generation that hate me. The way y'all look at this is if you do this stuff, you hate him. You don't love Yah, because if you love Yah, you'll keep the commandments. If you love Yah, the Most High, that you call God, that means that you do the commandments. You keep the commandments if you love him. That's what he says. This is Exodus chapter 20, verse 3 through 6. Read it on your own time. Verse 5, and show mercy unto those, to the thousand generations of them that love me and keep my commandments. How do you love Yah? Keep the commandments. Simple. How do you hate Yah? By serving idols, by idolizing people and things and entities. That's idol worship. So what happens with these super fans? You worship these sports people. You worship these rappers. You worship these entertainers. You worship them. And if you worship people, Yah said you hate him. You can't love Yah and you can't love two masters. You can't have two masters. Your master is these rappers. Come, let's continue. Let's continue. We're going to go to Book of Psalms. We're going to go to the Book of Psalms. Come. We're going to go to the Book of Psalms, chapter 111. Don't beat me there, beat me there. The Book of Psalms, chapter 115. So like it. We're going to go to the Book of Psalms, chapter 115, verse 4 through 8. We're going to the Book of Psalms, chapter 115, verse 4 through 8. Don't meet me there, beat me there. The Book of Psalms, chapter 115, verse 4 through 8. Their idols are silver and gold, the work of men's hands. I want you guys to understand something. When you read the scriptures, guys, it is, excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. When you read the scripture, guys, it's not just physical, it's not just spiritual, it's all of those things. It's not just about this, it's not just about that, it's about more than one thing. It's about multiple things. And when it said their idols are silver and gold, the works of men's hands, it's not just a golden calf, it's money too. It's money, it's these people, it's these images, it's these teams, it's these singers and rappers. It's all of it. Verse 5. They have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Noses have they, but they smell not. This is going into the worship of statues. People that make a golden calf and worship it. People that make a Mother of Mary and worship it. People worship a statue of Jesus Christ. People worship a statue of Buddha. And all of these idols. They have hands, but they handle not. Feet they have, but walk not. Neither speak. They have their throat. They don't do nothing for you. These idols don't do nothing for you at all. They can't save you. They can't talk to you. They can't help you. They can't do nothing. But this is what you put your trust in. This is what you put your spirit in. And this is what's gonna get you killed. This is the reason why you're gonna fail in life. This is why you're gonna go down. Because you're idolizing all of these vain things that can't help you. Verse 8, they that make them shall be like unto them. Yea, everyone that trusteth in them. Every one of y'all that trust in these idols, guess what? You're going to be just like them. Not able to move no more. Not able to talk no more. You're going to be just like the statue you worship. Stiff and cold. Con, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's go to Jonah. Let's go to the book of Jonah, chapter 2. Let's go to the book of Jonah, chapter 2. The book of Jonah, chapter 2. And we're going to go verse 8 and 9. The book of Jonah, chapter 2, verses 8 and 9. When my soul fainted within me, I remembered Yah, and my prayer came unto thee, unto the holy temple. They that regard lying vanities forsake their own mercy. You forsake your own mercy with these vanities. You forsake your own mercy. Ain't gonna be no mercy. Because guess what? You put all your faith in this idol. What time is it for Yah if you worshiping a rapper? A demonic rapper that's talking about kill your ops. Let me ask you a question. Is your ops black? Like you playing the game of Call of Duty? Let me ask all you gangsters something. When the last time you killed somebody who wasn't black? When the last time you gang banged on a white person? When the last time you did something to a cop? Never. But you gangster. What kind of gangsters is y'all? How the hell is you a selective gangster? So they put the handcuff. When the police come and say freeze, why the hell you freezing? I thought you was a gangster. What happened to death before dishonor? I never seen a gangster like that. The police say freeze, you put your hands up. You're a nice ass gangster. These some polite gangsters. What happened? But if a black person say something, you kill him. Your own brother say something, you kill him. But a white police officer say freeze, you freeze. Your gun don't work when it comes to the police. You're a good little boy when it comes to the police. But to your own people, you're a killer. I don't respect that. When my soul fainted within me, I remember Yah, and my prayer came unto thee into the holy temple. Thy that regard lying vanities forsake their own mercy. You forsake your own mercy with lying vanities. All these idols are lying vanities. They don't mean nothing. They can't do nothing. But this is what you put your spirit in. So in your time of trouble, you're done. You're done. Your own mercy. You forsake your own mercy. So that means you get no mercy. I got one more. Book of Isaiah. I got one more verse. One more scripture in the book of Isaiah, guys. We're going to go book of Isaiah. We're going to go chapter 44. We're going to go chapter 44. We're going to go verse 9. We're going to start at verse 9. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 44, verse 9. They that fashion a graven image, are all of them vanity, and their delectable things shall not profit, and their own witness see not, nor know, that they may be ashamed. This they're gonna give you shame. All of this idol worship gonna give you shame in the end. Who have fastened to God and molded an image that is profitable for nothing. A statue of Jesus Christ is profitable in nothing. A statue of Buddha is profited of nothing. All of these idols is profited of nothing. Behold, verse 11. Behold, all the fellows therefore shall be ashamed. And the craftsmen's skill above men. Let them all be gathered together. Let them stand up. They shall fear. They shall be ashamed together. All y'all gonna be ashamed together. All of you idol worshipers gonna be ashamed together. Idol worship ain't just for a golden calf, for a statue. It's for, you ever heard of a thing called American Idol? You idolize the singers. You idolize the rappers. You idolize these basketball players. They can run real fast and dunk a basketball. So what's special about that? They can throw a football and the other person can catch it. What's special about that? You worship this stuff. Huh? This is idol worship. It's okay to admire people, but admire people that keep the law, statutes, and commandments and obey Yah. Don't admire these wicked, demonic people, these gay ass people running around with fingernail polish on, and you're a man. These women being over masculine, trying to be a man, these studs and these dykes and all these homos. We don't respect y'all. America can't make God respect you. America and the laws that's passed cannot make you okay in the sight of the Most High. Nothing you can do. And it's people like me who not going to respect you. I don't give a damn what the world say. I don't give a damn what the penalty and consequences is for me calling you a faggot. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Do whatever you got to do. Do whatever you got to do, because guess what? We ain't all scared. I don't give a damn about a faggot. I don't give a damn about a faggot feelings. And I don't give a damn about what happens for me calling you a faggot. I don't care. I care about what Yah said. He said, men lay with women. Women lay with men. If you're a man, get you a wife. If you're a woman, get you a husband. That's it. Ain't no in between. Ain't no alternative lifestyle. The hell with all y'all. The hell with all y'all. If you gay, you got a problem with what I'm saying, I don't care. Cry about it. Cry about it. Because in the 70s, to be a homosexual was a mental disorder. It was a mental illness. What happened to that? So y'all ain't retarded no more. But the medical information in the 70s said to be homosexual is a mental disorder. Look it up on your own time. Let's continue. Verse 12. The smith make an axe and the worker with the coal and fasten it with a hammer and work it with a strong arm. Yeah, he is hungry and his strength faileth. He drink no water and is faint. The carpenter stretches out a line. He maketh it without the pencil. He fixes it with the planes and he maketh it out in the compass. So yeah, we got all these craftsmen making all these idols. Huh? Just like they had Aaron, they forced Aaron to make that golden calf in the land of Egypt. When Moses led the children of Egypt, when Yah had Moses and Aaron lead the children of Israel out of Egypt, when Moses went up to the mountain to talk to Yah, they decided to force Aaron to make a golden calf. Because they wanted something to worship like when they was in Egypt. Just like now. We want something to worship. We don't want to worship Yah. We want something else to worship. Huh? We want something else to worship. We don't want to worship the Most High. This is what our people come to. We come to being fanatics. You say you're a fan. The word fan comes from the word fanatic. That means that you are, let's read the definition. You are a person with extreme, unreasonable, and uncritical devotion to a cause, belief, or hobby. Unreasonable, extreme, unreasonable cause, a belief, of a hobby, or a person in this case. You love these rappers. Most of everything that you guys do is based on the rapper. Everything that you wear is based on what a rapper wears. Everything, all the slang that you say is based on what a rapper say. The drugs that you do is based on what a rapper use. The car you drive is based on what you saw a rapper in. The house that you got is based on what you saw what a rapper had. Everything is based on what a rapper had. You worship them. And guess what? This person is being instructed by a white Jewish record label. Just like back in the day. What Jay-Z say? I want to rap like common sense, but that don't make common sense. So he said in his spirit, he wants to rap positive. He wants to be intellectual. He wanted to rap about the struggle. But he said that ain't making no money because these white Jewish record labels, they told him, hey, we're not gonna pay you if you do that. We're gonna kick you off the label. We're gonna sign all the rappers who do it. Oh, you don't want to do it? They be like, fine, you ain't gotta do it. It's 1,000 other rappers that will. Running that game on us. This is what they do. They run that game on us. You gonna do it for the money? They got the money. That's not a question. The money's there. What are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna rap for the uplifting of your people, or are you gonna take this money and rap about the money stuff? Get your fingers painted too. Start walking around with a thong like Playboy Cardi. Start walking around looking like a fucking middle-aged white woman like Lil Uzi Vert. You got these rappers like, and they always take the good rappers. All of these people that they take are good rappers. It's not like they take bad rappers. No, they take the good ones and then have them dressed like a white woman. What's going on? So the rock star started wearing their fingernails. Then the rapper said, I want to be a rock star. Now he wearing fingernail polish. Now the sports people, oh man, I like rappers. Now you got the sports people wearing fingernail polish. So now it's gonna be people in the hood wearing fingernail polish. Now your kids gonna be wearing fingernail polish. Who do you think your kids listen to? You or a rapper? Who got more influence, the parent or a rapper? Who got more influence, the parent or the basketball star, the football star, the movie star? Who got more influence? You don't even got more influence than your own kids. Like me, for instance, I teach a Torah, but guess what? The world had more influence on my kids. Because my kids could be like, man, dad telling me this, but when I go to school, they're doing this. When I go outside, they're doing this. When I go out here, they're doing this. And then when I be like, I don't want my kids to go nowhere. Why you don't let your kids to go nowhere? Because the world is wicked. It's more influence on my kids than me. My kids, they might look at YouTube and see some type of stream influencer with his fingernail paint. They gonna look to that. Even though I'm telling them not to do it, they still influence on the world. So these things have more influence on us with our own family. Why? Because the white Jewish people. They're the one that push, they're the one that make, you can't say what you want to say on these platforms because the white Jewish people penalize you. But if I got fingernail polish on and I'm talking about faggots, then they'll push my thing up to the top. They'll let everybody see it. Since I'm saying that don't be a faggot, they're gonna put my videos down where a lot of people don't see it. I don't care. Do you think that you pushing my video down is influence me pushing the truth? It don't. I can care less if nobody look. I can care less if nobody say nothing. I don't care. I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody saying good video. I don't need nobody saying keep up the good work. I don't need none of that. And I don't care about penalties. But I'll tell you what, if anybody that's watching this video, if you do anything negative to me, I pray the Most High get you instantly. I hope everything falls on top of your head instantly. Nobody is to interfere with the word of Yah coming out. None of you creeps, freaks, or faggots. It's a thing called freedom of speech. It's a thing that my ancestors created called amendments that protect us from it. I'm gonna say what I want to say. And if you got a problem with it, stop being gay. Or take it up with the Most High. The scriptures say man should be with woman, woman should be with man, and nobody should be effeminate. You can't be gay or effeminate. That's what the scriptures say. Take it up with the Most High. To all you fans, be a fan of Yah. Be a fan of the Torah and keep the law, statutes, commandments. Don't be a fan of rappers. They're ran by white Jewish people. They can't even say what they want to say. They think they're saying what they want to say, but if they have a change of heart and get awakened with the scriptures and start rapping like that, they're gonna get shut down. They're gonna get kicked off the label. Don't respect these basketball players. They don't give a damn about you. Only thing they care about is getting those max contracts. Don't care about this player going to that team, that player going to that team. Who cares what team a player go to? Do y'all say anything when the team kick a player off? So when you say LeBron is when you say something wrong with LeBron going to Miami from Cleveland, well, what about Chicago Bulls organization for moving Derrick Rose? What do we say about the organization that moved the players? Do they get any criticism? No. You only criticizing the person for making a personal he's making a personal decision for his family was best for him. You say he's a sellout, you say he's wrong, but the team can trade a player all day long and they don't say nothing. Look what they did to Jaylen Brown. What do we say anything about Boston for that? What about the Bulls for trading Derrick Rose? Do we say anything about them? Teams trade players all the time and they don't say nothing about that. Don't care about these movie stars. They don't give a damn about you. They're going to continue to have sex with the same sex to get these roles. These people have sex with the same sex to get checks. These people have sex with the same sex to get checks. Don't respect them. We don't respect homosexuality. You think because Barack Obama made homosexuality legal, you think I care? You think I respect it? It's a lot of stuff that's supposed to be legal in this America. Y'all don't respect most of the stuff that's legal in America, but then you respect that. 4th of July. I better not see none of you coons celebrating 4th of July. We were slaves when 4th of July was created. 4th of July was created in 1776. In 1776, we were slaves. It's not for us. In the Constitution, we 3/5 of a man. So who is 4th of July for? They took away Black History Month. They took away all of the accomplishments of these Black great inventors, all of these activists. They taking it away. They just said we didn't get no reparations. Why in the hell is y'all celebrating 4th of July? Why? Fourth of July is $1 billion holiday. They're gonna make $1 billion. You're gonna take your black ass and buy red, white, and blue outfits. You're gonna buy fireworks. You're gonna buy decorations. You might even buy a ham. Everything abominable that you can imagine, you're gonna buy. And some of y'all gonna lose your life tomorrow. Some of y'all is gonna get blew up with these explosions. So my message is, don't be a fanatic to all of this wicked people and these wicked sports ran by these wicked white Jewish people. Don't be an idol worshiper. Don't be an American idol worshiper. Don't be an American idol worshiper. Don't celebrate 4th of July. 4th of the Jews always lie. 4th of the Jews always lie. This has been another episode of Word of Mouth. Until next time, keep the law, statutes, and commandments.